2, 1, and we are live. No, sir. It's been a fucking long time, I feel like.
Yeah.
I miss it. I miss talking my shit on this mic.
Yeah, it feels good to be back.
But it is Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best time of the year. So cheers, and everybody. Merry Christmas to all the viewers.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous new year to come.
Ho, ho, ho.
It's been a really challenging year, so we made it. That's what was important. That's the most important one. We made it and we're here. You should be grateful for that. Forget about all the other bullshit. Just be grateful you're here. You made it to this time of the year. Celebrate with your loved ones. Value what you have. Value family. Value friends. Value time. Value the effort that you've been putting in to make it work this year. We made it. It was a tough year for everyone. It was a tough year for most people, but we're happy we made it here. So, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Amen, brother. Amen. What episode are we on now? Was it 11? Or is it 10? Or is it 11?
This is 10.
Juice, this is what you're supposed to know. Pull it up on the screen. So, nah, just kidding. Pull it up. So, I think we're on episode 11. I'm pretty sure it's 11. Pull up the YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's episode 11. But we're going to start a whole nother series. We got a bunch coming. First off, I want to shout out, we got a new sponsor, Beam Media. My guys over at Beam Media, what they do is they take care of all your business's needs for social media marketing. They right now in 2024 about to be online presence is a big deal. Yeah, so we're on 11. Online presence is obviously a huge deal, and that's what my friends over at Beam Media will take care of for you. Your restaurant, your whatever it could be a studio, any type of business, they will produce the hell out of your online content, and they are amazing guys over there. So make sure you check out Beam Media, and I'll throw the logo up on the screen and tag them down below. So, damn, it's been so long.
Yeah. Did you even talk about a Desire fight yet?
What?
Did we talk about Desire
Who did I sign fight? Oh, no, no, that was the last one. I'm pretty sure. The last one was Strickland out of sign. Didn't we talk about that, Juice? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we definitely talked about that.
Okay.
So the most recent one was this, the last card in December, which was an absolute shit show.
Kobe and Leon's card?
Yeah, Kobe and Leon's card. There was Tony and Patty, and Ian Gary was supposed to fight on it, but he pulled out, Mr. Cuck, so... Yeah, I think his wife probably was mad at him or something. I don't know. Probably told him not to fight. Or maybe her ex-husband told him not to fight. I don't know.
Dude out.
Yeah, that one's a little rough. A little rough on the edges. But yeah, so who else was on that card?
I think what's his name? Leopatra? What's his name again?
No, Leopard. Who the fuck? Who's the co-main? The co-main was fucking...
Yeah, the co-main is who I'm talking about now. I can't pronounce his name.
It was Wonder Boy versus Shavkat. Yeah. That was a good fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, the card sucked.
I didn't watch... I watched most of the highlights. I didn't watch the fight myself. But just from what I saw there, I think he choked Wonder Boy in the third round.
Yeah, he did. He finished him in the third.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything else sucked though. Patty's fight with Tony looked like shit. But I mean, he's old. Everybody loves him. He wants to stay and keep fighting, but definitely think based off his performance that he should rethink that. And Patty, terrible. I mean, he won, but I think Patty should have been able to finish a guy like Tony. But that's just me, in my opinion. But yeah, it was definitely not the best fight. You got to definitely go watch that one back though.
What, the Patty and Tony?
Yeah,
I saw that actually. My friend Lance pulled it up while we were at the bar. And the way Tony was moving, you could just tell it's not the same. Like, Tony was just moving like a zombie.
Yeah, that's what it looks like watching it. Like, it's crazy that he doesn't, he probably feels a difference, but, he doesn't act like he does.
Yeah.
You would think that if he did, he would definitely realize that he needs to retire, but...
Right.
It's not my place to tell somebody to do that, but... based off what it looks like, it is what it is. So.
I think it comes from a place of concern too. I mean, why just waste
yeah, he's on a 7-fight losing streak.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, you had a great career. You're a legend in the sport.
Yeah,
time to hang it up. Let the young bucks take over.
Pretty much, because at this point, we don't. The last thing we want to see is Tony's career just go down the drain and nobody could really account for anything he does anymore because as a legend, you've done so much. You don't want to tarnish that with so much losing streak. That's just bad overall. So
yeah, it's just this is not a good look. Not a good look. But yeah, so that UFC card absolutely blew. We're hoping that 300 is gonna change everybody's lives. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope Conor comes back. I would love to see Conor fight.
Which one are we on now? Is it 90?
98?
There's 98, 99, and it's...
I think that was 97, right? Or 96? No, it was 96.
That was 96.
So 97, 98, 99, then 300.
Yeah, so we still have like 3 more to go before the 300. Of which the 300 is big talk now. I mean, we already... Dan already posted 2 of the cards.
In the Sphere, too? I want to go to it. I want to go to it. I want to get a group and go to
February?
it. Yeah. It's going to be badass, bro. It's going to be... No, it's not February. I think it's in May.
May?
I think in May or March, is it? I don't know. I don't know. It might be February, but, dude, I want to definitely go to it. It's going to be at the Sphere. That's going to be sick, especially if Conor fights on it. I'd love to see Conor fight at least one time before. I've never even been to a UFC fight. I wish I have, but...
You think he's going to have Kid Rost?
Who?
Conor,
yeah, Conor versus Chandler. That's what they're trying to do. That's what I've heard.
That'd be a sick fight.
Yeah, it would be a sick fight. I think that he shouldn't fight Chandler first fight back after his layoff, but
it's just...
But if he starts as Chandler, he's going to be talking his shit.
Mm-hmm.
His shit.
And who else is there for him to fight, actually? I mean, based off what he's done, his resume, it just makes sense.
You know who I would want to see him fight?
Who?
Gaethje. I would love to see him fight Gaethje. I've seen him fight everybody except Gaethje.
Gaethje is a different fighter from when Conor was in the
exactly.
Now.
Yeah,
Gaethje's different now. I still think Gaethje should fight Islam.
Yeah. Well, I think they are gonna fight at some point.
I mean, Islam is.
But I think Islam
says he
fight.
wants Gaethje. You think Islam wins the fight?
Yeah, I think Islam wins that fight.
Why? Wrestling.
Yeah, I just feel like Islam's also a good striker. He's a good striker, but like I just feel like I feel like Gaethje doesn't have the arsenal and the weaponry to
stop him,
to beat him. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Gaethje's a great fighter. He's definitely a top 3 fighter in the division, but I don't think maybe top 5. But I don't think he could beat Islam.
You think Islam is untouchable right now based on his division?
No, I think Volk showed us that Islam's not untouchable, especially from a smaller guy. So that's even more impressive. But no, I think that. I don't know. I mean, maybe Oliveira could if he got another chance at it.
Yeah, and something else that Volk showed too. I mean, I don't think anybody put that much pressure on him too. Like Volk was just constant pressure on him.
Yeah, Volk was stuffing the takedowns.
Yeah,
Volk was also active on the ground. Like whenever he would like take his back and shit. Like
it was a scrap.
It was definitely a good fight.
Yeah, it was a scrap.
Great fight.
So if someone adopted whatever technique Volk used and adapted it properly, they could actually do something with Islam.
Somebody bigger too, stronger.
Yeah,
definitely.
What?
Somebody bigger and stronger that's like got a heavy skill set. Like Volk's very all around, just very good everywhere.
And he's saying he wants to go up in weight too. Islam. He was talking about coming for Leon.
Going to 70?
Yeah.
No, I don't see him beating him. There's no way he beats.
He said he wants to go up and fight Leon Edwards.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he could. Maybe.
Leon?
Maybe if he out-grappled the shit out of him. But we've seen Leon be able to go against Kamaru.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't know. I don't think he can do that. And Leon's big, dude.
Yep.
He's a good
and he's gifted.
Yeah,
he's a
Leon's
gifted dude.
Very, very special.
We've seen him go against wrestlers. I mean, Kobe's a wrestler and he took him down. He took Kamaru Usman down, which hadn't happened for a long time.
Yeah.
So I think Leon is just...
Leon took Kobe down.
Yeah. So, and he's kind of stepping into his prime now. It's not like Leon is an old dude. So I think Leon has the caliber to stop him. If he comes to 170, because he's never fought that weight before, remember. And Leon also walks around at like 200 or something like that. I think 201.
He's a big guy for 170.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
And they say whenever you get the belt, like you fucking level up like another 30%. Like when you're the champion, when you become the champion, like you definitely level up. That's what they say. Everyone, statistically speaking, like every champion has definitely leveled up when they get that belt.
Because then you have something someone is coming to take.
Yeah. And you have to uphold that like status of I'm a champion, I'm a champ. So.
I could beat anybody any day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. Leon worked hard for it. People could say, oh, yeah, he fought. Because you see online, people say, oh, he didn't fight a bunch of people who are like high caliber athlete to actually get there. But then the dude hasn't lost in like how long now? About 13 fights?
Yeah, is he on a 12 or 13 fight
13 fights win streak. So whether you like it or not, it takes a different caliber of fighter to just win straight 13 fights. Like, no mistake, nothing.
In the UFC.
In the UFC.
In the
so,
UFC, yeah.
Like, I mean, people in the UFC are not just all cans. I mean, some of them are not as good as you would expect them to be, but trust me, it's a pro fighter. You get in there, you get in there with a pro fighter, you know how different it really actually is. So, kudos to Leon. He's doing his thing, and you gotta respect the dude. That's just how it goes. He's the fighter. He's the fighter and champion right now, whether you like it or not. So, respect to him and kudos to him. As for the whole division, I don't see anybody beating Leon right now. I mean, Kobe was the guy who everybody betted on to actually stop him, but
I think Gilbert Burns would be a good fight for him.
Yeah, Gilbert's
a dog.
Yeah,
Gilbert's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Gilbert. Gilbert's good everywhere too, and he's gonna come at him. So
yeah,
I think that'd be a good fight for sure. Yeah, we got Stellar coming up. That's gonna be cool. We got Louis fighting on Stellar, so I'm excited about that.
20th.
Yeah, the 20th. Yep, January 20th. That's the next Stellar. I was supposed to fight. That's pretty much why we haven't been in here. I was getting ready for a fight, and then some bullshit happened to me. So I just want to talk to the dude. I just want to ask him, what happened? Why'd you do this to me?
Yeah.
Why'd you kill me? Why'd you make me make 55? And then I don't know. It's weird. Opponent showed up overweight, but it is what
Some
it is.
people don't respect the sport. That's just how it goes.
It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Half the people I've ever fought don't even show up on weight because they don't have no. That's one of the issues right now in amateur MMA is like that there is no repercussions to missing weight.
To missing weight, yeah. A lot of people do it. They just show up just to show up. Like, that's disrespectful, to be honest. I mean, reach out to the fighter. Hey, this is how much I'm weighing right now. I don't think I can make it. Instead of just coming and being like, yeah, you want to fight or not? That's weird.
Yeah, I don't understand why he didn't let anybody know because it takes a lot for me to get to 55. So, like, I mean, it's a 40-pound cut for me. So, for you to just, like, you could easily have said the week before, let's fight at 60, 65, 70. I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go. Like, easy money. But, yeah, I don't know. Some people are just not disciplined. Some people don't take it serious. Or maybe he just didn't want to fight. I don't know. Maybe the holidays got to him. Thanksgiving. I don't know. I really can't explain it. I wish I could.
I mean, 7 pounds over, though. That's a lot.
Yeah, it took me about a week to lose 7.
Yeah, that's a lot. 7 pounds over is a lot. I mean, 2 or 3 pounds, okay, understandable. You say, all right, he probably beat himself up.
Tried.
To that. He tried. There was no trying at that point on 7 pounds. Knowing the next day, after rehydrating, he's probably going to blow up again. No, there's no way I'm fighting a dude 7 pounds over for a championship belt. No.
Yeah, no, especially after, like, if it was at 70, I would have said yeah. Because I didn't have to kill myself to get 70. So I'd be like, okay, fuck it. Like,
yeah, maybe you came in
55.
175 and you're 170. Okay, I can understand that. But, nah. So that was horrible, though. Like, you were ready. Everything was set.
Got all the way there,
got
weighed
the
in.
tickets, and then showed up, and the dude just came in 7 pounds over. So that's disrespectful to the fighters out there who really think that this is something serious for them. I don't care if you do it for fun, but it's a disrespect to the sport itself to want to go do something like that. That's just the truth. Because there's a lot of people who put their heart, their blood, and their sweat and soul into it. And what you're telling them is it's basically you don't respect that. And those are the people who turn out to actually make it big in the sport because they actually take it as a profession. You have to be professional, especially when it comes to like sporting, like soccer. Even playing little soccer in like a little place like Crown, a mini field, you still have to show respect to the sport that you will show in a big time because that's just how it goes. It's a culture that's supposed to go with that sport. So showing up to a weighing heavy, not letting your opponent know, at least beforehand, I think that's courtesy. It's just like in the business world, you have to give your fellow business counterpart courtesy. So, hey, I'm not going to show up to weight. As simple as that. Where are you at? So you kind of meet each other at the middle. But that never happened.
Or catch weight.
Yeah, that never happened.
If you're wondering, that's what a catch weight is.
But so, yeah, Taylor prepared for a fight. It didn't happen. That's basically what happened.
Yep. It's the name of the game. I think we're just going to go say fuck it and turn pro. But I don't know. I got to talk to my coaches. But hopefully so because I want to get fucking paid. I'm tired of not getting paid. I want to get paid to do this shit. So that's what I do it for. I love it. And nothing better than doing what you love and getting paid for it. So... so with weight cutting, right? I think people don't understand the severity of it, like how, especially when you're cutting a lot of weight, like how hard it truly is, and like how hard it is on your body, your mind, the week of the fight. Like when you're losing 30, 40 pounds, and so that's like, if I walk around like 190, 195, 197 if I'm really being a fucking piece of shit. But like, dude, when you're cutting 40 pounds, you're talking about literally starving yourself almost to death. Like your body thinks it's dying. You're talking about losing every bit of nutrient inside of your body in a week span.
Electrolyte, everything goes.
It's for 2 weeks. I'm on, 500, 600 calories a day while burning 1,500. Like that's in training, not even counting like just like being alive. But it's pretty fucked up. Like these guys kill themselves literally. Like you can die from a weight cut. Obviously, it's more dangerous. The weight cutting part of the sport is more dangerous than the fighting itself.
That's true.
And for me to make it that low is very, very hard. And I honestly didn't even think I could do 55 anymore. But at least now I know I can. But it's a mad science to it. It's insane what some of these guys do and how they do it, and ladies. But it's not fun. It's not easy, and it definitely sucks a whole lot of dick. So
yeah, and it's bad for the organs. Respect,
very
respect
bad.
Respect to everyone.
Your brain, everything.
Yeah, because your brain is actually the first to lose water.
Yeah, so thank God for my amazing girlfriend over here. Saved my life. It's like she didn't save my life, but she did. I almost fucking passed out this last one, or I did pass out. That one was bad. I've never had that happen before, so that's how I knew I was getting dangerously low. But thank God I made weight after that, so I didn't have to do any more. But yeah, it fucking sucked, dude. Didn't get anything for it either. Like I did all that shit, killed myself. It takes 3 months. So you fight prep like 2 to 3 months, like 8 weeks usually. You're putting your all in. You don't get paid for it. You're training every single day, all day, probably like 8 hours a day. So it's not like a regular time job where you're getting paid for those 8 hours. And then on top of that, you also got to stress about losing 30 pounds if you decide to fight low. And then we also fight for free too. So, and then it sucks, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I hope that one day we can make the amateur scene a lot better. Like I feel like just more efficient, more productive, and just better for the fighters where we can make money. And we also, we can't make money. There's ticket commission and shit like that, but like it still is nothing to what these promoters are making and what these companies are making, Like when I fight, I'm making these dudes thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm getting pretty much nothing put in my pockets in return. So it sucks, and it's free entertainment. So it is what it is, part of the game. But hopefully one day we can make some changes to that. I don't know how, but
it'll happen. It'll happen eventually.
They're talking about getting rid of weight cutting maybe one day. Not letting you cut weight.
Oh, so you're just gonna fight at the weight you're at?
Kinda. So like if you're like 180, you walk around 180, you're gonna fight 170.
Oh,
I think it's like a 10 pound. Yeah, like a 10
that
pound.
That would really be good for amateur, right?
The only problem is it would milk the sport down a little bit because the weight classes, like you're going to have like fucking a weight class every 5 or 10 pounds, like boxing. So it's like so many belts and shit like that.
Okay.
So that's one of the problems with it. But one of the good things is it doesn't change anything. Like you're still fighting.
And it's good for the
same
fighters,
people.
To be honest.
It's better. It's better for what?
I think it's good for the fighters.
Yeah, it's way better.
It's healthier
for
for them, I'll say. Yeah. Because 10 pounds is okay.
And I think fighter health is the most important, honestly. Yeah. It should be. It definitely should be. It's not, but it should be. Well, it is a priority, especially the bigger shows. But when you're at the low level, like nobody gives a fuck about you. No. Just another fucking paycheck.
Yeah, just another dog in the game. Yep. Yeah, the amateur, they need to do better. But that's the thing. With promoters, it's so privately owned and not controlled by regulations that would foresee even caring about the fight itself. They only care about just the basic sales. Yeah, the basic sales and the safety of the fighter. Because the regulations, like the county, the government, the only regulation they put is just a general well-being of the fighter. But in terms of like financial well-being, there's nothing put in place for fighters to make money. So I think that is something that should change. Because whether you like it or not, people coming to get entertained. The promoter has vendors over there selling food. They're going to pay the promoter too. So I think the fighters should get a little cut here and there. I don't care if you pay someone $200 for a night of fight. It's still way better than you just coming in there and just going home for free and getting beat up.
Well, so technically, like speaking, if you are getting paid, you are considered a pro, right? Because like that's all sports. Yeah. College, you're not. Now it's different. Not college sports. You can get paid if you're like this super big famous athlete, endorsements and shit like that. But like, college is basically the amateur level, right? So you're there, but you don't get the perks of like if you were a college athlete, like like I shouldn't have to pay for my medicals for a fight. Like I shouldn't be paying $400 out of
like
my pocket. Yeah, like stuff like that should be covered. Like now, if it happens during the fight, it gets covered. But like leading up to the fight, you still have to get blood work. You still have to get a physical. You have to do all those things. Those cost hundreds of dollars.
Yep. And if you don't sell a lot of ticket, you only make basically the money you've spent.
Make nothing really.
Like,
yeah, you don't even make anything. Like if you, like some guys, if they sell 5 tickets for $50, 10% a ticket. So like you're making $10 every $50 that you sell. So it's like. It's really not like, what is that? What's $50? That's your gas to get to the fucking fight. Yeah. Like in some promotions are better than others. Like I'll say our Stellar is amazing. They take great care of us. We get a commission. Not all places even give the commission, but they take care of your medicals after the fight. Obviously, most places do that. They take care of like Brad. If you're a good fighter and he wants you on the card, he'll look out for you. He'll take care of your hotel room. He'll take care of your travel fees, whatever it's going to cost to get you there. Like those kind of things, he'll help you take care of. They don't pay for medicals, but like I just feel like if you're going to have a fighter, like for myself, when I went to go fight at Cagezilla, right? Like I feel like if I'm coming, I'm bringing a crowd. I'm at least making you probably even that far away, like 3-4 hours. I sold probably like 15 tickets, maybe like 10, 15 tickets. Like, so and like at $100, $80 to $100 a pop, like I'm making you some bread. Like, so for you to just like pay for my hotel room, that shouldn't be that hard. For you to like pay for my travel fees to come there, that really shouldn't be that hard. Like I'm not asking for a whole lot, but it's just like shit like that. Like I'm paying all that, and then I don't even get to fight. I could not fight. Exactly what just happened. That can happen to everybody and anybody.
So everything you did just went down the drain.
Yeah, all the time, all the effort, going and traveling, training and cross training. Also, matter of fact, while I'm on it, shout out to Ground Control, man. I fucking appreciate the fuck out of you guys, Vince Mosca, John Rollo, and all the guys that I train with over there. Amazing training partners, Will Breslin, Cheese, like Keon, all you guys. I really appreciate all the help and the support that you guys give me when I'm training for fights, because we don't have that same luxury of, you know, the skill sets and the atmosphere here where I live. So I have to travel a lot to train, and I just really appreciate you guys letting me in with open arms, and you know, it's just amazing. I really appreciate that.
Awesome.
So shout out to Ground Control, Team Ground Control in Baltimore, Maryland.
Awesome people, man.
Yes, amazing team.
Amazing team. Yeah, they got killers over there for sure.
Absolute animals.
Yeah, love them. Yeah, so that was basically really boiled down simply way to put the amateur scene of MMA. People just get hit for fun and no pay. I mean, we could blame the promoters.
A lot of people don't know this, dude.
Yeah, they don't. And
like, I tell them and they're like, wait, you don't get paid? I'm like, no.
But something else too is I think it would encourage a lot of fighters, good talent, not to quit on themselves too. If they found a way to compensate them somehow. Yeah, because most people have like regular jobs and they find it hard to train. But if they're getting something in there from fighting, I think we'll kind of encourage them to take it a little bit more serious. And then you could have more talent on your hand as a promoter. That's just what I think.
Agreed. It'll bring better fights, better fighters.
Yeah, because if a fighter who's really good doesn't have to go stress out about work all the time, knowing, okay, if I fight, I'll make maybe, let's say, a little bit of income. They'll fight all the time. Just to add that if they actually love it and are talented. So those are the ways to actually create room for more talented fighters to stay on the card, more talented fighters to actually take it serious, because there's some people who they lose hope along the way when they figure that, I got to do all this shit and I'm not getting paid. So you're going to have people drop out like that.
Yep. Yeah, drop like flies. Happens all the time. You 13, 14, 15 fight card. Next day, literally the day after weigh-ins, it goes from 15 to 6, 7.
6, yep.
It's like, holy shit, how does that even happen? All that effort and time for them guys. Like the other guy, like people don't think about that shit, dude. Like fighting is not easy. It's very hard. The training is very hard. It's very hard on your body.
Very gruesome.
Like and then for you to do all that for literally not even get the fight. Possibly, which is understandable. Like it happens all the time, but like it's part of the game. You can't do anything about it. But it just sucks, you know. It really does. Imagine this. Imagine you go clock in at your 9 to 5 and you worked all day long. Then you bust in some overtime hours that week, right? And then they're just like, oh yeah, you know what? I think we're not going to give you your paycheck this week. So, well, how would you feel? Yeah. And then think about that. That's what it feels like to be a fucking fighter. So.
Yeah, that's why you always have like backup weigh-ins all the time but that's for like the pros. And the amateur scene, you don't have that. You see that your fighter shows up or it doesn't. It's no like, hey, can you be a backup fighter? Nobody wants to be a backup fighter. Hell no. In the amateur scene, why would you be a backup?
Yeah, and taking a fight on short notice sucks too.
Yeah, that
not being
too.
prepared.
That's a crazy thing I see most of the pro guys doing. I think they just do it for money though.
Yeah, because you get the check.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, dude, you want to fight this week? You're gonna get $1,500 to show up. Fuck yeah, I'll be there. $1,500, dude. I don't have to do. I gotta train for a week. Yeah. If I get my ass, I mean, they're not thinking they're gonna get their ass beat, but like if you're like, fuck it, if I lose, at least I got $1,500
in my pocket.
You know
yeah, and then if I knock this dude out, I got $3K extra.
Yeah, it's not like even on like a big TV. It's not like UFC, so it's like nobody really knows. That's like the one least common question I've ever been asked as a fighter is, what's my record? Like nobody's ever asked what my record is. So like it's like fighters put losing on as a huge pedestal, but realistically, fighting is fighting.
It's a sport.
Everybody's got a puncher's chance. Anybody can win or lose at any moment. No matter how skilled and not skilled the other guy is, it just depends, man, on the night.
You know what I think? I think it is. I think because fighting is so ego invested. So I think that's why the losing part really gets to a lot of people. But do not forget, this is what I always say: it's a sport. And just like your favorite NFL team is going to go out there, they might have a bad night. It happens to him fighting. Israel's one of my favorite fighters.
Fighting it'll ruin your life, though.
Yeah.
You lose, like, the whole internet fucking coming at your life, dude.
Oh, like Israel, for instance. People call him corny and all that, but you cannot disrespect the man's body of work. That's what I say. And he's a great fighter, but as soon as he lost, now everybody's on him. They call him names and stuff and forgot about how this man held that division down for years.
Yep, lapped the whole division.
The whole division. Same thing with Kamaru Usman. I think Kamaru Usman is corny, but I do not disrespect the man's body of work. He beat everybody up, everybody in the division. So those are things about that fighters have to go through. But your favorite NFL team, they lose tonight. You're still gonna go out there the next day and go ride for them. But fighters have to deal with the publicity part, where they have to play to make sure they're in your good cards and also actually put their body through the line. So you think about that and put that in perspective. So when next you go online and you start disrespecting someone, understand that you are just being deliberately an asshole. You really don't know what's going on. And it's typically the average MMA fan that does most of the stuff. The people who actually fight. Real fighters actually give respect to other fighters. Yeah, it's the typical average MMA fan who's fat on the couch, eating burgers all day. Those are the ones that actually go online and tweet and fight all day on Twitter and on Facebook, talking about, oh yeah, this guy sucks. Look at that. He just lost to Sean Strickland.
Casuals.
You're casuals, man. Oh, he knocked Alex Pereira out one, and then they still bring even the records from when they were in kickboxing down to MMA. But if you ask Alex Pereira himself what he thinks about Adesanya, he loves him and he respects him. So these are the things that you casual MMA fans, you get in the brawl on the comment section, but when you actually get in the room with fighters and you talk to them, you see that they all respect each other. So stop that corny shit and start paying respect and
Stop
homage.
that corny fucking shit.
Yeah, so speaking of that,
Don't be an internet troll.
a lot of things have changed in fighting now. We have new champions this year already. This year's been a crazy year in UFC. We have new champions. Leon is new. Who else is new? Strickland is new. Alex Pereira is the new champion. Sugar Sean is a new champion. So I like to see where next year goes and who's going to be dethroned. It's always
Tom
is it's not really he's not the champion.
He's the interim.
Yeah, he's an interim. So yeah. John Jones is still the champion.
Yeah, John Jones.
Hey, you can't.
I don't see him beating John Jones.
I don't. But hey, every fighter has a chance. And John Jones is older now than the Jones we used to know. So we'll see.
He's gotten fucking better.
That's the thing, though. And that's the thing. So you can't take it out of Jones' pocket. He always has it. It's just a complete fighter. Jones is not the best striker. He's not probably even DC is probably a better grappler than Jones, if we were to put it. But it's just Jones knows what to do. Or would you say Jones is a better grappler?
It's dangerous. Yeah. I mean, DC's a great grappler, but it's John Jones, brother.
Yeah, that's the thing. Jones
All American, Division I.
He knows how to put everything together. So respect to John Jones. He's still he's probably the only old champion still left.
Yeah.
Everybody's been dethroned.
Young as fuck, too. Came in like 21, won his fucking title.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and then just been holding it down ever since.
So UFC 300 is coming up. There's a lot of really hard killers. Jiri already It's posted up there. We already have, like, Dana announced 2 fights, and the 2 fights already look like it's a killer. So we'll see how next year turns out. I'm really hopeful that people who we've seen go down the drain this year come up and redeem themselves. I like to see Kamaru, and Khamzat again. I think that fight, if it had went like 5 rounds, it would have been a different ballgame for Khamzat. So I'd like to see that again if it happens next year. But from what we could see now, Adesanya is in talks with fighting with Khamzat. Hope that happens too. That's gonna be a great fight. So to call it in one word, if I summarize this year in the UFC, I just say change.
Yeah,
a lot of things have changed.
Yeah,
a lot of things have changed.
I want to see Bo Nickel fight Chimaev. That'd be a good one.
Ooh.
Yep, Bo Nickel versus Chimaev would be fucking sick.
They're both elite wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think Bo Nickel is a better striker, though.
A better striker?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because, I mean, from what I've seen from Khamzat, he's just like the slugfest thing. Like, he's just like...
Yeah, he's a fucking ferocious animal coming at you.
He's just like the slug. Bo Nickel is kind of like... He's more technical. I don't know. They're both technical in sense, but I just feel like he has a way he set things up in terms of strike. I've only seen him actually put someone out once in terms of striking, but I think he has the arsenal to actually stop him. Because in terms of wrestling, Bo Nickel is no slouch at all. So
it's the best.
Yeah, we'll see.
Best. All right, well, let's flip the script a little bit. Let's talk about something fucking positive. Besides fucking
UFC
the treacherous roads of MMA and violence. Fuck it, let's make something festival, man. What is your top 30 Christmas movies?
Top 30, that's a lot.
Top 3, not top 30. What the fuck?
Oh my God. I thought you said top 30. I'm like,
yeah, just sit here and name off 30 real quick. Go ahead, bro.
Fuck.
I can't even name 30 fucking.
Jeez, I haven't seen that much Christmas movies. To be honest, on a really positive Christmas Eve, I'd still like to see Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie, but I'd still like to see Tom and Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fuck with it.
Okay, and we could follow that up with Home Alone.
Home Alone, banger.
Yeah.
Absolute banger.
Home Alone, what would be the last one now? On a really good Christmas evening, I'd like to see the trilogy of The Godfather.
The Godfather, okay.
Yeah.
Spicy.
It's not a Christmas movie, but these are just 3 movies that I think
you
on
completely
a really good
went
night,
off the Christmas.
Yes. On a Christmas evening, I would feel so relaxed.
Well, that's not what we're going to fucking watch tomorrow night. Just
no, we're
so
not.
You know. We're not watching The Godfather.
I can watch it on my phone, so I'll be fine.
I'd say top 3. I'd say Home Alone's 1.
Okay,
Home Alone's number 1.
Okay.
Home Alone, you gotta love some Home Alone, bro. Like Kevin, not the fucking weird ass kid with the bowl cut. What the fuck's that one? I don't like that one. Was that 3? I don't like.
Oh,
that
the new
one.
Home Alone.
I'm not a fan. No, the one with the kid with the dark hair who has like the RC car and shit. No.
Well, we don't know him. We don't care.
I'd say Home Alone's number 1. Number 2, probably fucking Elf, I guess. Elf, yeah.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with Will Ferrell. And Polar Express. It's a classic. You gotta watch Polar Express.
I've watched Polar Express.
Polar Express is.
I've seen Polar Express.
Yeah, it just gets me feeling the vibes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this giving spirit.
There's a lot of great classics. I'll tell you that. Yeah, Polar Express is one of them.
It's a beautiful animation movie. That Polar Express is a great movie.
One of the first of its kind too.
Yeah, it was a OG. I watch it every Christmas Eve.
Okay.
You know, you gotta watch the Polar Express.
All right. So what's your number 3?
My favorite. I just said it. Polar Express. I like the fucking kid who's an asshole with the glasses. He's always like, you can't sit there. What the fuck's that kid's name? I don't fucking know his name. But yeah, that kid, he sucks. He's an asshole, but he's funny.
And speaking of Christmas tradition, what's your favorite part of the American
favorite part of Christmas?
Yeah.
Ripping them fucking gifts open, son. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, my favorite part. My favorite part of Christmas. I'd say, honestly, I just like the vibes of like it being like cold outside and like everybody. Like I feel like it's super like warm. Like it's like a warm time of the year, but like not warm like weather wise, obviously, but like everybody inside, like you know, you're bundled up, you're chilling, everybody's fucking taking care of everybody. I feel like it's like just a time of love and time to be around your family and, you know, obviously open some awesome gifts and, or like not, even if you don't, you know, it's just a vibe, man. Christmas is, it's like, obviously the best time of the year. I love Christmas, always has as a kid. I had a great childhood growing up. I know some kids aren't as fortunate. So, you know, that sucks. I hope that one day they do have great Christmases with their family. But Christmas is just the time where you just, you know, appreciate your family. You get to spend time with them and give to people and get, you know.
Yeah.
But it's a great time of the year.
Yeah, Christmas. The reason I like Christmas is because everybody's happy.
Yes, everybody's happy.
For once, they just set aside all the nonsense that's happened the entire year.
World War III is about to break out, but fuck it.
I mean, even though
we're eating cookies and drinking milk,
even though we spend too much money, way too much money in the holidays, but I love the atmosphere. It is really, really enjoyable when people just show love to each other.
It's nice that you get warmed up by Thanksgiving too.
Yeah.
Like it goes, like you get Thanksgiving,
holidays,
and that feels fucking great.
Yep. You
and
get
then,
fed and
then
fat.
Bam, Christmas. And then you're like, fuck, it's the next year?
New
what the
Year.
Fuck?
Yeah, New Year celebration
then
too.
We gotta start this dumbass shit over again.
Well, Christmas in Nigeria is kind of similar. Everybody's happy. You have a lot of shopping. It's a lot of food. Your neighbor's probably gonna cook and share with you. You're gonna cook and share with your neighbor. So that's just, it's awesome. It's a really fulfilling human experience. And then everybody goes back to being shit after New Year.
Goes back to being shit.
After New Year.
New Year, new me.
New Year, new me. And the gym is going to get packed. And then February it gets slow. And you don't see nobody no more. So, hey, don't be one of the numbers. If you show up, show up.
Don't be one of the numbers.
Yeah, if you show up next year to the gym, you better keep that shit the entire year. It's not just... When you make a new decision for New Year, it's not just January, it's not just February. It should be for the rest of your life. So hold yourself accountable. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I'm going to be sharing my Christmas with Taylor over here. His mom, great woman. She's going to invite me to the house, and there's going to be a lot of cooking.
The best woman in the entire world.
Yeah.
No offense, Emily.
My mom is
you're number 2.
She's thousands of miles across the world. She lives in England, so I have a Salisbury mom over here, and it's Taylor's mom, and she's been an awesome person ever since she met me. So appreciate that.
My mom's all about the love, man. She just wants everybody to have celebrate holidays. She loves the holidays. She loves making everybody else feel like if you don't have a place to go, Thanksgiving, you're at my house. Christmas, same thing, same ordeal. She wants everybody to experience the same thing that she's always experienced, and that's a great holidays because it's very like it's something special about it. Like every single year, you know, it's new experiences. It's a new appreciation or gratitude that you feel towards somebody or something, and it's just a vibe, bro. It's fucking Christmas, man. Santa's coming. You know, the bells are jingling. The cookies are out. I'm getting fat.
Yep.
You know, it's just a great time. It's a great time to be alive. I appreciate all the fucking cookies and brownies that everybody's giving me.
Right.
I love it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Even in February, March, April, June, just bring them all.
And for speaking of next year, what questions will be answered? Who will be our president? Would aliens be finally real? Would they reveal themselves? Like, show up to like CNN and speak to us at this point instead of hiding all this time.
You gotta watch that movie. What's that called, babe? The Last, or what's it called? The one you just watched that everybody's talking about on Netflix, or on Netflix.
What?
It's like The Last Day.
No, it's something. I don't know. It's the last time. You gotta watch it. It's about like a possible cyber attack that, like, how it would destroy our civilization and shit like that.
Oh, that's all. That sounds about what could happen.
Yeah, it's almost like scary how close to reality it is. Leave the World Behind. It's made by Michelle Obama and Barack Obama.
It's made by them?
They produced it. Yeah, they helped produce it. Yeah, it's
like a dystopian kind
it's
of
like
setting.
basically like a cyber attack happens, they black out the grid in New York, and then a bunch of other events follow after that, and it's like an apocalyptic type thing.
You know what? I think
terrible ending though. Fuck
I think that might be, to be honest,
shit.
Theoretically, I think that might be a really possible thing, because what if the next apocalypse is not us actually destroying ourselves? It's just us getting used to what we have now, and then it's taken away. That could be apocalyptic.
It shows that we lose our shit when we get all that taken away.
Yeah, let's say we don't have light, we don't have power, and then we gotta go back to just doing everything manually, yeah, people are gonna lose their shit. Cause I heard there was one time a blackout happened. I can't remember what state, and people died. Jersey, and people died.
Jersey.
Yeah, and people died. So think about that. So value what you have. Like in Africa, for instance, certain places in Africa we don't have constant light. So when I came out here and I saw light, I always had this. I want to call it a trauma, but I always had this expectation that it was gonna go away. But I've been here and it's been on ever since.
The lights are always on in America.
So I'm kind of used to it now. But where I'm from, it goes off and it goes on, and sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. So we don't take it for granted when we see it on. But I take it for granted now because it's just there. That's kind of like the human problem. Something that's just there, you never value it till you actually lose it. So, hey, value your peoples.
Words of the wise.
Value.
Words of the wise.
Yeah. So that's what's been happening. Taylor trained for a fight. We've taken a hiatus. We're back here to wish you a Merry Christmas, a prosperous New Year. We'd like to see what next year brings. The big plans coming up.
Yeah, I want to go hard with this, man. Like, that's one thing is there's a lot of plans. I have a lot of things that I want to do for this podcast and also for, like, just our brand in general for Punch Drunk. So hopefully we can get the ball rolling on those started next year because I do want to start producing a lot of content. It's just hard, man. It's hard to edit. It's hard to fucking just get in here and record sometimes. You know, life kicks you in the ass sometimes, but I really, really do want to start pumping some shit out and get this train rolling. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be a big year for us, big year for pretty much everything and everybody because of all this shit going on. But hopefully we can stay on track, stay on course, and not be like those few people that just show up on January, New Year's resolutions, and then fade off.
Right. Yeah, I got big plans. Real estate, trying to sell more houses, focus on business, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that we've had mapped out. So we're trying to look forward to those things and make sure we execute by God willing and by having the resources. So fingers crossed, the future is bright. It is.
The future is always bright, brother.
It is.
Juice, our great producer. Will you get over here and shotgun a beer for me with me before we send off this episode? Have my boy Nosa close it the fuck out like he always does.
Pow!
Emily, you could crack it open if you want, cause I'm not good at that shit. I don't shotgun. You know, I didn't go to college, so I don't know how to do that shit.
I went to college 3 times, but I dropped
Motherfucker
out.
said
Merry fucking Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
fucking Christmas, you filthy animals.
You filthy animals.
Huh?
We gotta be careful doing this shit next to the sound gear.
Juice is upside down.
I know.
Oh.
Look at that. That
That's
boy's
a-
skilled.
I'm
That's
from the
a-
trailer
A
park,
fucking
baby.
assassin.
That doesn't
I'm
look
from the trailer
too.
park, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gonna get the Miller?
That doesn't look too
Oh,
safe.
you want the Miller here? Take
I
the Miller.
kinda do.
Take the
I
Miller.
ain't-
Take the
here,
Miller. Take the
I'll
Miller.
pop
Take
it
the
for you,
Miller.
though.
I don't give a fuck what it is because it's all gonna taste like shit when it goes down anyway. Fuck this beer, piss water shit.
Facts though.
High noon, the way to go. I'm not paid. I should be.
All right.
Don't rip a lip on it.
Shotgun coming up.
Get in here. Get in here.
We have Juice here.
Juice.
It's gonna be hard showing Juice because the camera only has Juice. Hold on. Come in. Nah, come in. Come in here.
Juice, I'm leaking, brother. I'm fucking leaking, man. Get over here. Let's go.
All right.
Merry
right.
Christmas, brother.
Merry
This is our great producer, Juice. Merry Christmas, everybody. We love you. Have a happy fucking New Year.
Have a happy Christmas, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, prosperous New Year. My God, I didn't want to get involved in that.
Merry Christmas.
Hold on.
Awesome.
Nobody fucking make fun of me for how long that took. I don't do this shit. Okay?
Hey,
God damn.
don't get me involved in that.
I
at
love you all. Merry Christmas.
All right, so I'm gonna take it out with this one.
End this show, brother.
Pow, 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 pow. Once again, it's the Punch Drunk Entertainment, and that was episode 10. Really emotional. My boy missed weight. That was Taylor's last Army fight. We see what the future looks like. My boy's about to go pro. He's about to get paid. And that's what we care about, getting paid. Shout out to everyone out there. Like I said when I started this episode, It's been a rough year. It's been crazy for everybody. People had to make things work to get here. And you should be really, really excited for next year. You should be proud of yourself. I don't care what anybody says. Proud of yourself for getting to this moment. Not a lot of people made it to even be born. That's first. It takes a lot to be born. Go check out the percentage and the probability of you being born. But you made it to this point. A lot of people died, car crashes. You had people dying all over the world. COVID came, but you made it here. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the people around you. Those are really what matters. Nothing else.
Turn that shit off.
Nothing else matters.
He's
the
preaching
only
here.
thing that matters is you, the people around you, what's real, not social media. Cut that bullshit out. Stop looking for that false love. The real love is the people around you. The people who you see every day, who are with you day in, day out, who are going to tug it out with you, the people you look forward to meeting every morning, every night, the people at your job that you don't fucking like. Those are the people that really matter. Show love to everybody this Christmas season. Be grateful and have a prosperous new year ahead.
Merry fucking Christmas.
You filthy animals.
I love you.
Love y'all. Love y'all.
I fucking love you. That's it. Mic drop.